right, it's the rundown. It's Tuesday, May 21st. It's me, Marty, and his best friend, Chris Klemmer.
All right, yeah.
In the Miss Peaches sweatshirt. Today's show is brought to you by Factor. Warmer, sunnier days are calling. Fuel up for them with Factor's no prep, no mess meals. Meet your wellness goals in time for summer thanks to the menu of chef-crafted meals with options like Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, and Keto. Factor's fresh, never frozen meals are dietitian approved and ready to eat in just 2 minutes, so no matter how busy you are, you'll always have time to enjoy nutritious, great tasting meals. Make today the day you kickstart a new healthy routine. What are you waiting for? With 35 different meals and more than 60 add-ons to choose from every week, you'll always have new flavors to explore. Crush your wellness goals this May with dietitian-approved meals and ingredients you can trust. Make your day delicious from breakfast to dessert. Stay fueled with easy, nutritious options. Head to factormeals.com/rundown50 and use code rundown50 to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month. That's code rundown50 at factormeals.com/rundown50 to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month while subscription is active. I actually got this delivered to my house. Takes the entire stress out of cooking.
You ever
2 minutes in the microwave?
You don't have to worry about like what you having for dinner that night. That's
Exactly.
you ever read an ad and you're like, that seems like we're stealing. Like that's a great ad. 50% off. That's insane.
I thought you were going to compliment how well I did reading it.
No.
I did crush. I did scrub March and.
You did pretty well, but besides that.
Yeah.
Tonight, Celtics versus Pacers. I'm like pissed that we even have to go into this. I wanted the Knicks so fucking bad.
Let me ask you a question. Where is Celtics on your fandom?
Ooh, for me it goes probably. No, it goes Patriots, Celtics, Red Sox.
So 2 for you?
Bruins. No, Patriots, Celtics, Bruins, Red Sox. Yeah,
Really? Bruins over the Red Sox?
I think so, probably.
Wow.
What's yours?
Mets, Jets. Although, yeah, Mets, Jets, and then Celtics.
Such a weird Mets, Jets. The Knicks are the Jets of New York.
No, I know.
Basketball.
It was just my uncles gave me a Celtics. My uncle's from Massachusetts. Gave me a Celtics sweatshirt, and then I moved to New Hampshire when I was 9, and it was the only. Going from New York to New Hampshire when you're 9 is.
Today on Pick Central, Dukes agreed to get right now, a Boston Celtics 2024 champions.
Right now.
So right now, it's already done.
Is he doing it on the show?
Yeah.
He should do it on the show.
I think
He said he'd do it.
Dukes.
He already got some weird tattoo, doesn't he? Or no, he has a Viva. Dukes, do you have the Viva, right?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Dukes has one too.
Dukes has
I
a.
don't.
What do you? Dukes.
What are you doing? You trying to stir the pot?
I just asked. Aren't you getting a tattoo? They said you're getting a tattoo.
We're saving that for Pick Central.
We were saying though that 2000, you said.
Yeah, we're just saying
they're
what you
a
said.
champion.
Yeah, look, I'm not gonna seek out this tattoo. If you're like, let's go get this tattoo, I'll go get this tattoo.
If I brought a tattoo guy here,
yeah, like
you
that,
would do
yeah.
it.
What about Vibs? Vibs is a tattoo guy.
No, Vim's guy is the guy that did the tungsten
tattoos.
tattoos.
Tattoo guy, I would do it on the ass next to
The Viva.
tattoo that nobody knows, and it's not that.
What is it?
Yeah, see, you don't
Wario
know.
or something?
See that little brain?
Oh my God.
You want to troll, but
Oh my God. Dukes. Good Lord.
he's trying to slander me.
No, you have a tattoo. I know you have a tattoo.
I know I do.
But yeah, so
it's not embarrassing because I'm a company man. I don't know. You might find it embarrassing, but I'm a company
No,
man.
I don't. I'm not at all.
So you'll get it because they won already.
Get on your arm though if you're gonna get it.
See, Pat, I'm a
Get a
pussy.
tattoo with your
I am
chest.
a pussy. Yeah.
Right.
I don't think I would never.
No, I think it's. I think it's
tattoo.
An ass tattoo is fine. Like,
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Celtics are minus 900 to win this series.
Right.
Right, but he's
And then
saying.
we're gonna get smoked by whoever comes out of the West.
No, I don't think so.
Disagree. I think
don't
the
think so.
Timberwolves were built to beat the Nuggets. Timberwolves weren't built to beat the Celtics.
All right.
The Celtics are minus 150 to win it all.
And look who you all passed. And you know the funniest scenario in the world would be Kyrie Irving going like this with an NBA championship on the Celtics
Why is that
court.
Oh, that would be the worst.
Why is that funny?
It's funny for non-Celtics.
You know it's funny for myself. Yes.
He quit. He shit on us. It wasn't like we treated him badly. He was.
Yes.
shitting
I
on
think
us.
that
how do you
now
not
that
see
he
Why
has,
does
like,
he get to win in your mind?
Well, how do you not see how that's funny from someone like?
Isn't it funny if the Celtics like beat him and it's like fuck you, Kyrie, because he was a shitty one?
No, because it's good for you guys. Yes.
As a casual fan,
Kyrie has way more to prove to Celtics fans, like the Celtics organization, than
The
Celtics
Celtics
ever.
fans hate Kyrie, right?
Right.
So
but for a reason.
yes, okay.
So he was shitty.
Yes, it's if a guy's shitty to your organization goes to another team and wins,
shitty there.
Not
and then
shitty there.
had to go to another organization.
Okay.
I think-
like if the guys that he thought he was better than
Yeah.
end up beating him, there is
That's
some
awesome.
people
No,
that
there
get
is.
embarrassed.
Dude, Kyrie's got it. Kyrie
both
finally
ways.
figured his mentals out.
Right,
That's
like-
it. And if he tries a tenth more than he does, he's the best player in the NBA. He's the
Right.
best finisher in the
It's also
NBA.
like Kyrie-
And now he can smell the championship. So I feel like
That's
he's going to
why
start trying.
We don't elite teams.
I
A
want
championship with no like expectation for him to win. I feel like the
Celtics
expectation fucks him up.
against
Right.
any of those teams. I'm good with. I don't care who wins in that side, the West side. I think it's a good NBA championship.
That's probably what you're gonna get.
No, I know.
So we're gonna get great finals then. So no, I'm saying we're gonna get great finals then.
Yeah.
That's all.
I want to play Kyrie. I would love.
Yeah,
it.
I think for the
think it's Celtics
storyline-
6 or 7, no matter what.
Would be very funny if you play Kyrie. That's fun to watch.
Yeah, I think the funniest scenario would be like Jason Tatum like blocking him.
Yes.
As
Is
Kyrie-
Porzingis going
Yeah.
to come
Well,
back?
no, it should be for everybody because he's
I
the
will
bad
say-
guy.
I got a little cocky on that path.
You're rooting for the bad guy here then.
No, I just don't understand how you don't see how it's funny for a fan that's not a Celtics fan.
I guess I just don't understand rooting for the,
The
guy
Celtics
that's,
aren't like
that's
the
a
most
shitty guy.
No one
Like,
loves
rooting for the
when
guy is shitty.
Boston wins. It's like no one's like rooting for Boston.
Yeah.
Well, that's a
Everyone
whole different
everyone just
argument. I'm
has the
saying-
pinstripes on in October.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm saying
No
what-
one's rooting for the
like,
Yankees to win either. It's the
If the
same
Celtics
thing.
did Kyrie dirty, then it's like, all right, that's funny because Kyrie gets a fuck you to them. But it was the other way around. Like
I don't think the
bad guy.
Celtics are hated like New York teams.
I just don't
like
think-
in the end. I don't think NBA
I don't think
fans
they were there.
hate the Celtics.
I don't think hate, but I don't think they.
Celtics are jokes.
I don't think no one wants to see Boston win because they've won so much. I feel like.
I haven't won them. I mean, I wish they
As
won
a
more.
I think out of all the
Boston
Boston teams,
teams.
people would want to see the Celtics win. Probably
I
Red
don't think
Sox.
anyone wants to see you guys win. No one wants the Yankees, any New York team win.
Yeah.
No one
That's
wants to
true.
see
I guess the
Boston
Yankees
win.
haven't won a ton either, and no one wants to see them win. So maybe there's
no
some.
one still
Nobody
wants
likes
to
to see Duke win either.
No one likes to see Duke, Lakers.
Yeah.
All right, so
Alabama.
hopefully we get Porzingis.
Matt, by the way, I'll show you the tattoo after the show.
Great, thank you, Dukes. Appreciate that. NHL playoffs. We have Rangers versus Panthers, Eastern Conference. Western Conference is Oilers versus Stars. Dave bet on the Oilers to win the whole thing, right?
Yes.
Like what's
the
the,
Oilers?
what's the
His is like I think 100,000 to win like
1.7 or something
it's
crazy?
A ton,
But a
yeah.
Canadian team
This is
hasn't
big
won a
game
cup in
hunting.
forever.
Canadian team hasn't won a cup since '93.
Jesus.
And
Okay.
but so it's funny though. Elio has the Panthers
Oh, he does.
as his future. Dave said he wasn't listening to him, and Dave has the Oilers. Rico has the Stars and the Rangers.
No, just-
So it's gonna be a funny. No matter what, Barstool's got some action in, and Whitney's a Oilers fan, obviously.
Obviously, Glenny, huge.
Yeah, Rangers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a good Final Four for the playoff, for the NHL playoffs as well.
I want the Oilers to win. I want either
We
the
said
Oilers
this,
or the
actually.
Rangers.
Last night, right? It was
Yeah.
Canucks, Oilers, Game 7. Say that Caitlin Clark's game went into overtime. Would they move Caitlin Clark's game away to like ESPN2, or would they move the Eastern Conference Finals to ESPN2?
I
said-
think they would keep it on Clark.
I think
said
so
we'd
too.
keep it on Clark
I
as
bet the
well.
numbers are
I
higher.
think I would. I don't think anyone cares about like the
Especially-
first 5 minutes.
But especially Canucks, Oilers, like not like
Yeah.
American
Two Canadian
like,
teams.
That's a great. Did you watch that game last night?
Yeah.
Oh my god. She is getting like a welcome to the league treatment. Like.
But she also dropped like 25 yesterday. Like she's
Yeah.
still fantastic.
I love when rookies get bodied. What else we have? Georgia quarterback Jaden Rashada suing Florida head coach Billy Napier over botched NIL deal. The long and short of it was he got recruited and he got promised like $13.5 million ish. In this NIL deal, he went there. The money never came through. He ended up transferring schools. And when all this was happening, he had initially turned down a $9.5 million deal. So he's suing for that to get his money back. This entire thing is like a reason why the NCAA purists are like, we should not involve money in college sports, because you probably had a handshake deal with this kid for here's 13 million bucks. They flashed some money in front of him, showed up to his house, treated him like a king.
Yep.
He said yes, no legal binding anything to make this happen. And now this is a fucking shit show. But I think this sets a precedent for other kids to be a little bit more careful when they're going into schools who are promising them big money. What do you guys think?
The problem is the NIL, it's the Wild West still. There's no, like, everyone could do whatever they want, it seems like. There's, like, literally no rules involved. So can probably bet, unfortunately, this quarterback's probably not going to get shit from this lawsuit.
Oh, he's got nothing.
If it's not in writing, you're fucked.
Yeah, if it's not in writing, like, and I also think these numbers, like, everyone's coming out saying, like, yeah, like, why is this guy getting $14 million?
Right.
Like, I don't even think that's a real number for a guy that didn't even play yet. I don't know. I think
He got offered that before he went to the school. So like a high school kid got offered that before he went there.
Yeah.
What the fuck? It's like, remember when LeBron got his $90 million Nike deal when he was 17?
Yeah.
And he bought his mom a Hummer, and everyone was like, how'd you buy the Hummer? He's like, fucking relax. I just got $90 million.
Remember when you were in college and you got $200?
Oh my God.
Oh,
You'd be like, we're all going out tonight. Drinks on me.
Yeah.
Imagine getting $14 million. You're the star quarterback of the #1 team in the country. I don't know how these kids are doing any of this. And they deserve to get paid.
That's my whole thing. They absolutely do.
I don't know how do they calculate it though? So it's basically, here's what our jersey sales are going to be, here's what our ticket sales are going to be, and the money is coming from the school, the $13
It's the
million?
same way.
No.
It's coming from like
It's
projected
like
sales?
Boosters and
Got it.
and they have a pool of money that they can, and also like they can, that's what I'm saying, it's a Wild West where they can have like, hey, this car wash over here is going to give you $1 million to post some things. You know, like,
That's so sketchy.
crazy.
But like if the school, I think these kids, I'm sure we all agree, should be paid.
Yeah.
Like if they're gonna bring in money, they're gonna bring in revenue. Don't they deserve to get a piece of that pie? Like it's.
But I also think it's ruining kids as well because they're just gonna keep transferring places whoever gives them money.
I just feel like
It doesn't ruin the
there's
kid.
no
That's-
formula
that's
though.
like
right?
Some kids are like, because some kids, there's no formula.
There's no formula
Why does
to like
that ruin the
calculate
kid
that.
to go and chase after more money?
I think where it's like sometimes a little adversity I think helps. Where it's like if like you have to beat out the guy in front of you, instead of beating out the guy in front of you, I'm transferring. And I get it, it's fine to go after the money, but I also think like they just give up on the team very easily.
But if you're someone that won't go pro or has a smaller likelihood of going pro, shouldn't you max out this time the best you can?
No, that's different, yeah. Which I don't think they're getting that much money. That's the thing as well. Like the guys that are not that good aren't getting that much money.
Right, of course, but isn't there a middle ground where some guys are like I'm trying to think like a Charlie Ward type back in the day, or like a guy that's
they're
like
only
a
gonna,
good
like,
college
open the
player but
bank
not a
for
good
people who
pro?
are good.
Those guys should make
You never should.
every dollar they
should
can.
I'll never get mad at anyone going after the money. Where the
No.
money is, of course. But I do think like sometimes a little adversity when it's like, oh, let's beat out this guy is good.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's, like I said, it goes back to you have such a small window to make money.
I think both are right.
I think you're right.
honestly,
I
I think you're
see-
right, and I
yeah.
think I'm right.
Look at that.
As long
Agreeing
as
on the rundown.
as long as these,
Look at you two.
as long
Oh,
as these
nice.
kids are, like, I just feel bad because like these schools will throw them away as soon as they can.
Yeah.
And it's just like get everything you can while you can.
100%.
Guy who spent all his money, Antonio Brown, just filed for bankruptcy.
What a segue.
A statement made by a statement made by his media company CT ESPN said, "This is the most Antonio Brown statement of all time. NFL legend Antonio Brown has filed for bankruptcy today. He will be a first ballot Hall of Famer in 2027. He will be releasing new music this summer. He's also the founder of the most trusted source in all of sports. The generational run continues."
Continues after the
So-
bankruptcy.
How much money? I don't know how much money he made in his career.
He
And what did
also
he-
is a father to a lot, correct?
Yeah.
I think was he the one? No, that was Ryan Garcia who said he wants to beat the record of how many kids. You saw that?
That was so good.
Jason Cromartie?
Yeah,
Career-
he literally is like, I'm the best at everything.
Okay, so Antonio
Career
Brown,
earnings,
career
88
earnings,
million.
88 million. He probably had a
88
couple
million.
endorsements in there.
Right, but you got to take half of its taxes, and percentage of it goes to agents and things like
He
that.
was worth over $100 million.
6 kids.
That's actually not that bad.
Not bad.
I thought it would be more.
I thought he had a
I
lot.
don't think he's worth $100 million anymore.
No, I think he at least because he was the best wide receiver in football at one point. So he definitely had some endorsements.
So
Whatever.
if you file bankruptcy, that basically just means you don't have to pay your
Did you
money
see-
back?
Certain money.
Did you see Jerry's tweets last night?
No.
Jerry was asking.
Because honestly, I was with him. It's always like, wait, I could just file for bankruptcy and
not pay back?
Pay anything.
So yes and no. So bankruptcy does not count toward your college loans. It does not count toward child support.
Got it.
So you could plead bankruptcy, yes.
But if I go buy a Lamborghini and then I say I have no money, I don't have to pay it back?
Well, they could. The car and dealership could. They'll take the car from you.
Repossess
The only thing that's fucked is your credit, right?
Well, it's fucked. Basically, you have 7 years where you're fucked, and then you're starting over from scratch. You might as well be like 21 again. So it's like, if you look at things like buying a house or even buying a car, it makes things challenging. Or you're paying very high interest rates. Even getting a credit card, it becomes very difficult.
Have you filed for bankruptcy?
No, I've not.
Didn't like Trump file for bankruptcy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but that's different. Some of his companies holding that's
That's a witch hunt.
No,
That's
I
a
know.
don't confuse that kind of bankruptcy with like the bankruptcy we're talking about.
Listen, not to get political.
And then I saw people saying like, "Oh, just create an LLC."
Like it's that easy. All you have
And
to
no,
do.
it is.
LLCs are very easy to
But
do.
like to fix his problems?
No, they were not fixing
I
problems.
created an LLC once.
did?
Before I was hanging out before Barstool, I was selling hangover pills.
Door-to-door hangover pill sales?
Yep, it was called No Remorse.
Hell
You
yeah.
had to take 2 pills before you went out and 2 pills before you got home.
No idea what's in them.
Yep, just pile them in.
Not FDA approved.
Yeah, it was. Are they still out there anymore? No.
They're probably been. It's like the
Look some images.
hydroxy cut.
They were red and yellow. I still have some.
They work.
No.
It's just caffeine.
Did you know they didn't work when you were selling them?
No. There's some. Yeah, they're gone.
I just don't know.
Oh, there they are.
there
Yeah,
you go.
those are them.
I just don't know what Antonio Brown's
No remorse.
money on. Like,
With the thumbs up.
Thumbs up, hey!
oh, that's wild. That looks like
of
like
stock.
Chaw, like Red Man Chaw.
Bro, they're
logo.
fucking flying off the shelves. They're out of stock.
Out of stock.
Hell yeah.
Can't even keep them on the shelves.
So yeah, he's going bankrupt.
He's going bankrupt. I mean, I don't know what he would spend that fucking money. He's not that old, too. It's
mean,
like, he
Antoine
probably
Walker
saw the 30
burned
for
all his
30.
money.
Yeah, he burned like 100 and something.
Antoine Walker. But he
Oh,
did
really?
it, yeah.
A lot of people do.
Early 2000s was like peak blow through your money for athletes.
I think so.
I think they still all do because they don't realize like when it stops, it really stops.
Well, like you said though, imagine giving a 21-year-old tens and tens of millions. I would spend it like crazy too. I wouldn't know what to
I'm
do.
34 and I won 40 grand in our little NCA thing here, and I was like, this is going kind of quick. I was like, I better put this away.
Dude, you
I
realize
was like, I get it. I was like,
it's
vacation.
Not that much money.
Not that much money.
It's crazy.
Especially when Sleepy Joe gets his hands on it. What do we got next? Oh, the Ashley Madison. The Ashley Madison documentary came out on Netflix. They are claiming that they're seeing this huge resurgence in users. At their peak, they had 37 million users. Now they were down to nothing. Now they're allegedly back up to about 365,000 users per month. I blogged this. I don't know if you guys watched the documentary.
I've not
It
seen the
was
documentary.
Fucking awesome.
What is it?
You know Ashley Madison?
No.
It's the web. So pre-social media, it was hard to like cheat essentially. So this was a website for married people where
wanna
they would
cheat.
go on. 37 million people, married people who want to cheat. So you would go on, you'd upload a profile. It was like a dating MySpace kind of thing, and you would cheat. And then eventually what happened was
Listen to this part.
eventually what happened was this hacking group, I can't remember the name of it, but the specific hackers that targeted the website was called the Impact Team. They released all the
names and email addresses.
in like
Good.
email addresses of people who were on this. So all these famous people were getting outed.
Yep.
Blah blah
Or even
blah.
like regular people.
Regular people.
Yeah.
And one of the big, all these religious people, one of the big ones that got outed, which was a focus of this, was this like YouTube like Christian couple who were super like,
That's funny.
we're great, like exactly what you think they would be.
Yeah.
And this guy ended up getting outed as like sleeping all over the
Oh
place.
my God.
But this is going like, it's the #1 thing on Netflix right now. I wrote about it and I fucking destroyed them in a blog. Not because I care, just because I was in a bad mood. And I destroyed them in a blog, and now they're reaching out to me, They want to like talk about like their brand. I'm like, dude, I'm fucking good with the brand.
One, but
I don't have a dog in the race. It's like I said what I have to say. Like I don't want
that's
to.
kind of.
Should I do it?
I think from you, if this is a #1 on Netflix, and it's the people they're talking about.
Numbers, guys?
You should ruin them again.
I just don't want to like a white knight for like this person got cheated on it. Like I don't care. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you could also come at it from an angle. You can come at it from your angle as long as you're honest to yourself and talk to us.
I mean, the guy said.
Andy Cohen pants.
Should I?
And just go both.
The guy said he was like, in his like the trailer, he was like, this really speaks to, or he gave an interview to TMZ. He's like, this really speaks to like the resilience of our brand. And in my blog, I was like, no, this speaks to people wanting to watch people fuck. Like this has nothing to do with.
So
your
they're
brand.
still together.
Who?
The Christian.
The couple.
Yeah, they're still together.
They are?
So he, spoiler alert, they're still together. So he cheated on her all over the place and then like allegedly stopped and they walk through the whole thing where like they had this big YouTube like mass following where he had like saw that his name was leaked and they went to a conference, people were looking at it. It was like, it's pretty good. It's 3 parts if you want to watch it. That's a free ad, I guess.
Outrageous.
Wow.
But yeah, people were scum city. All right, after show, what happened at the Barstool basketball playoffs last night? I texted Dane after, he said it was a disaster.
I'll explain it very
Coach problem or player problem?
Either. Other team
no
problem.
no one with a jersey on. Okay. So
It's the ref.
the game just was about to start. Playoff game. We beat this team by 1. They're like a bunch of 50-year-olds, but they're not very nice.
No.
And all of a sudden, I see this one guy getting bear hugs like this,
Yes.
like, call me a pussy again. Call me a pussy again.
Yes. Giant,
I
like
see
big guy, like
a camera
fury in his
guy.
eyes.
Our camera guy, Ben, going back at him laughing.
Ben?
Yes.
Yeah.
So supposedly the guy was blocking the camera because they didn't want us to film or something, but like we already played them and filmed, and
Yeah.
the league said we can film, and if they don't want to be filmed, we blur their face out.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
We ask everybody. And supposedly they were, the guy was Ben blocking the guy's camera, Ben's camera, and Ben, I feel like could have used any other word besides the pussy word, but called him a
Jeez.
pussy. And that guy, no matter what, throughout the game,
I spent the
Klemmer.
He was
entire
like a
game.
50-something
So
guy.
he was the other team's coach. So I spent the entire time telling, he's like, I'm gonna smack that, I'm gonna punch him. I'm gonna say, no, you're not. No, you're not. He's a nice kid. And it was that, and then there were, 3, 4, 5 times the guy was going at Ben. Like after the game, it was.
He said, he's
was
like,
madness.
call the cops. It'll be
Yeah.
my first.
Ben said
first
that?
offense.
No, here's what he said. He said,
I'll smack him. Call the cops. It's my first offense. I'll wait for the cops.
Unbelievable.
I'm gonna hit the kid, and I'm gonna sit down and wait for the cops to come.
What was the final score?
We lost by 15 or 20.
Were they just bigger than you guys?
It was just.
They were bigger, more skilled, more cohesive.
But they were like threatening us. Like
So Dana also did this. Dana, they were like, fine, you can film now. Like Dana's like, fine, we'll film, and we're gonna make fun of you, which is not a great chirp. But,
That's
but
me.
so the guy looks at me. He goes, don't make fun of us. I go, what? He goes, don't make fun of stuff. Don't make fun of us. If you make fun of us, there's going to be consequences.
Oh.
I go, all right.
Dude, the thing is, like, if you're playing, like, you guys are doing this for content. Obviously, you want to win. Like, these guys are working jobs.
Yes.
Like, this is their time to get away from their family, get a sweat in, have a good time. Billy, what do you think?
It was wild. The
Really?
guys were totally out of control.
Think about
They
Billy
jumped.
saying this is why.
Yeah.
Like the one who would fight people, and he was not.
And he was not. Everyone kept their cool. I'm
No,
so
he was
proud.
one of
I'm
those
so
things
proud of the
where
entire team.
I was like, this could actually pop up. Like,
Yes.
we should not escalate this at all.
We also have
because-
Barstool all over us. Like,
Yeah, we're
It's a
all
battle for the
look.
company.
If
you
we were
guys
like,
That's the thing. I'm like,
fighting
imagine if we get in a fight. Imagine if they sue us. Like, I was just like, oh my god. Like, that's what was going through my head. I'm like,
No,
I got
just
it. Like, it was
imagine
crazy.
Tommy getting curb stomped by 4 dudes,
Yeah.
and then you actually have to start throwing hands. Like,
Tommy went in at the end of the game, was like, do you mind if I shoot?
No way.
Also,
score?
Rhea came to the game like her first time ever. She's like, oh, I got nothing to do. I'll come. And she's like, this is awesome.
That's
Like,
fun.
this
It was-
crazy.
You guys
It
had
was-
that ref, too. Who,
Who actually did a
he
great
was
job.
even like, this is out of control.
Yeah,
No,
Yeah.
he was like it was absolute chaos. So, like I said, some people wake up in the morning, I think, looking for a fight, and that's what this guy wants to fight at all times. And then at one point, the coach was saying, if he swings, pointing to one of you guys, I forget which player, again, I'm going to go after him. Swinging at my brother,
this is so.
was
It's a
wild.
Monday night.
Monday night, 6:30.
No, but
these guys weren't drinking. I didn't smell any booze. They were just angry.
Clever sniffing their breath.
Dude, it was
We
like,
got close enough to.
oh yeah, like we were,
They were hugging, like going like
Really?
this.
we like me and the guy, like, and meanwhile, I'm like, what am I going to do? I was like, trying to control the situation as best I
Clever's
could.
got a pistol on him.
I was like, I'm like, oh man, it's gonna be like one punch, I'm gonna go down. But I guess I thought 3 different times I thought we were gonna get into a fight.
It's
Well, the
crazy.
thing was, the way those guys were moving was like one guy would be like up in their face, but then there would be a second guy creeping over.
There has to be like other
No,
people
no,
instigating.
we beat them in the regular season. That's why they were pissed. We beat them in a last-second shot.
And they also got into it with Nick Mulcahy in that game.
Yeah.
Also, we're not even saying. So last year we were up 20 against a team in the semifinals.
Oh, yeah.
And this kid on the other team all of a sudden just took it over and beat us by himself.
And it seemed
All
like
of
he
a
was like a
sudden,
ringer, you know?
we played this
Yeah.
team already. We show up to the game. That same kid is on their team.
Oh, so he.
So
he
Klemmer,
knew.
Wow.
hypothetically, might have told the
No, I went to the ref. I'm like, this is bullshit. What are we doing? And,
so the ref said he couldn't play.
so the ref went to the supervisor and they said he couldn't play.
He was too good to play.
I didn't want to play.
And then we ended up letting
Still
him,
get smoked.
We ended up letting him play.
And then Dana said he can play if he wants to. I'm like, all right.
What,
He only-
It didn't matter. It didn't matter.
Yeah, it didn't matter. It was
they were just
fucking
lights
wild.
out from 3.
Like, yeah, these 50-year-old guys, and they just shoot like Steph Curry.
But like as
they
I
were-
said,
but they're like big, like they're like not tall, but like
I don't think they hit the rim once.
it's crazy.
No,
Like,
but I was like, let's not play zone because by the time they shoot the lights out, it'll be more than if we
I feel
play
like
man
you
and they
can't
beat
play
us.
zone like ever. Like
Oh,
zone is
we
like
played
you just
zone.
gotta because if you just man up and you play man defense and then you know who sucks. It's like you're out, you're on him.
Oh,
Nobody
all-
sucked.
They were all good.
that was the they only had like a 6-man team. They were all good.
Yeah, that's
And they
almost
all-
easier sometimes if you have less people to sub in and out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
wild.
Yeah, like
How did Beers play?
He played all right.
pretty well. Billy played really well.
He got a little
We
in
had a
his
tough
head. We had a tough game.
It was like I said. We went playing basketball. They wanted to street
Coach
fight.
Klemmer can't coach in the playoffs.
No, I'm already shot
going
now.
to-
Regular Tom Thibodeau.
By the way,
Well,
Clem has gotten a lot of shit. I think Clem's been an amazing coach.
Thank you, Billy. Appreciate it.
Clem gives me like middle school coach vibe. When it's like, he doesn't really care about winning. He just actually
I care
cares
about
about the
winning.
guys.
I care about the guys too.
No, but like he's not like gonna like cut you or some shit. Like Clem cares, and that was really hype to play for. I love playing for.
Thank
Clem.
you.
Are you gonna?
And I hope you come back, Clemmer.
I
I'm
thought
not-
Klemmer
I'm-
was going to cry.
Are you gonna cut people next year?
No, I'm retiring from basketball coach.
You're
No,
done?
no, I
He's
don't.
not completely done
right, I'll
because
coach.
we almost had him.
Clem would let me play the whole game.
That's why he likes it.
Amazing. He wouldn't take me out. He's like, "You still good? You still a workhorse?" I'm like, "Yeah, hell yeah." And we just keep getting boards.
I'm
It was
actually,
wild.
all kidding aside though, I'm so proud of how we controlled, the guys controlled. That could have gotten one wrong elbow. That could have gotten really bad. Like seriously. And I said, imagine like New York Post, like Barstool gets in. Like it would have been like, oh my god.
Bosco is even like, I'm good.
How'd Bosco play?
He played pretty well.
He's not playing next year.
I think he should be
Oh,
coach.
I think he's going to probably.
I want Bosco as coach.
I'd like that.
You are.
When's it come out?
I think 3 weeks. Dana said?
Yeah, I think 3 weeks.
All right, keep an eye out for that. It's on the Barstool Maine or Dana Beers or one of them?
Yeah.
I think they have it on Maine now. So
Sweet. All right. Anything else you guys want to talk about? Anything at all?
Subscribe to Audio Crack.
Subscribe to Audio Crack. Go to nationaltour.com. I think that's it. Are we do you want to talk about those or no?
we can.
Are we allowed to? Like, I don't know.
We're-
We can't blog it.
We're allowed whatever.
Yeah.
I don't
all right. We got to address this.
Yes.
All right. We got to address this one more thing. This clip that went viral. I don't even know if I'm allowed to talk about this. Our
Should we ask?
sweet,
I mean, no. Dan tweeted about it. Big Cat tweeted it. I think it's fair game.
You break it down. What happened, Clemmer?
So then the next question is, are we getting married? Yes. And the plan, I know we had said the plan.
That's just no.
Oh, right. I don't propose to him. What?
I don't think that we can go in with a clear cut yes.
I would agree with that. We cannot go in with a clear cut yes. Because we're not that planned.
I mean, I don't really know. I watched the video, and I don't know if we're allowed to play the video or not. Alex Bennett talking to her boyfriend, not fiance, about getting married, and she's like, "We're gonna get married," and the boyfriend was like, "No, that's not gonna happen." And Alex was like, "Yeah, no, of course not. It was it's this weird 180 she pulls on one of the most important life decisions you can make. It's very bizarre.
It's tough. Jersey Jerry had a great clip about it. Check that out.
Yep.
That's all I'm going to say on
That's
that.
all we're saying.
That's the
right.
rundown.
Okay.
See you guys tomorrow.